Yes, we're in Galileo's basement. I'm looking for Galileo's ghost. Very scary. Frightening.
Yeah.
But it was thought to be a
Whoa.
storage space and then to sell wine.
We're on Ghost Hunters, Galileo edition. This is Galileo's bedroom. There's nothing in this area now, but it was well furnished when Galileo lived here. And out the window, he could see the monastery or convent where his daughter lived out there. But of course, his daughter died shortly after he was put into house arrest, so then he could look at where his daughter used to live. So, sitting out here on Galileo's porch, he can set his telescope up here, look out over there, observe some stuff. Yeah, I'm just hanging out in Galileo's house, chilling, watching the stars, me and my man Galileo. And this is the outside of Galileo's house. All the way down like that, from down there somewhere up to here. There's the porch that we were on. Students, this is in the Archetri Astrophysical Observatory, which is in the same town of Archetri that Galileo's home is in. So this is in walking distance of Galileo's house. This is a quite old telescope. Another wooden dome.
He was doing many things, but mainly he was a builder of instruments in Italy, first part of the 19th century, from 1820s to 1860 when he died in 1863. And from 1831 he was director of the Observatory of Florence. He was called because of his
Well, this is the dome of the Archetri telescope, but it's so dark I don't think you can see it. You can see the lights of Florence over there, though.
You might be asking yourself, why is it that in these videos all the observatories are old? The newest instrument that we saw was the Schmidt telescope in the Vatican Observatory, and it was built in maybe the 1950s, early 1960s, and went out of use in the 1980s. The oldest would be the telescope we just saw in Archetri Observatory. Parts of it date back almost to the American Civil War. So why are they all so old? And the answer to that is that modern telescopes are all built on mountains in dry places far away from any lights. So they're hard to get to. Before widespread artificial lighting, it was dark in towns and even near towns, and so they built observatories in towns and near towns. But now, no. So there aren't any new big observatories being built anywhere in the eastern half of the United States. So when you go visit observatories, you will either go and visit relatively old observatories or newer observatories, but that have smaller telescopes that were never meant to be sort of major instruments. So what happens is these observatories build their telescopes someplace else now. So the Archetri Observatory, they are a partner in this huge telescope out in Arizona called the Large Binocular Telescope. They also operate a telescope off the coast of Spain in the Canary Islands. It's called the Galileo Telescope. It's a big telescope, modern telescope. The Vatican Observatory has their own telescope in Arizona. It's actually right next door to the Large Binocular Telescope, and it's called the Vatican Advanced Technology Telescope, or VAT. So I'll include some pictures of these instruments too.